Imagine the intensity of a basketball game, every possession crucial, when suddenly a key player, your team's star scorer or defensive stopper, picks up their third or fourth personal foul early in the game. What is going through the coach's mind in that moment, and how do they keep that player effective without risking disqualification? A coach's strategy for fouled players is a delicate balance of communication, substitution, and tactical adjustments designed to manage foul accumulation, minimize risk, and maintain competitive advantage. The goal is to keep valuable players on the court for as long as possible, especially in critical game stretches, while preventing them from fouling out. This strategy is crucial because personal fouls directly impact a player's ability to stay in the game. In most leagues, players are allowed 5 personal fouls before they are disqualified or foul out. Once a player has accumulated a certain number of fouls, usually 3 or 4, they enter what is called foul trouble. When a star player is in foul trouble, it limits their defensive aggression, can make them hesitant offensively, and often forces the coach to substitute them out, which weakens the team's lineup. Therefore, coaches must proactively manage foul counts to ensure their best talent is available when it matters most, preserving both their individual impact and the team's overall strength. Coaches employ several key tactics. First, clear communication is essential, often with a quick sideline chat or a hand signal, reminding the player to be more cautious and play smarter defense without reaching. Second, strategic substitutions are vital, pulling the fouled player out for a period to let the game cool down or to protect them until a less critical moment. They might re-enter the game when the opponent's main scoring threat is off the floor or when the team needs an offensive spark. Third, defensive adjustments are made, such as assigning the fouled player to guard a less offensively aggressive opponent or switching to a zone defense to reduce individual defensive responsibilities. Sometimes, they might even ask the player to be less aggressive on offense, avoiding charges to conserve fouls. An interesting insider detail is the concept of a foul cushion. Top coaches often have a mental or even statistical model of how many fouls each player can afford based on their position and role. For example, a big man who is expected to rebound and protect the rim might be afforded a slightly larger foul cushion than a perimeter shooter. Another strategy involves intentional fouling at the very end of close games to stop the clock, a calculated risk that can save the team precious seconds, but only if they have fouls to give without disqualifying key players. This demonstrates the constant strategic chess match happening on the sidelines. Understanding a coach's approach to fouled players reveals the deep strategic thinking involved in basketball beyond just shooting and passing. It highlights how managing human elements like player emotions and physical limitations, combined with game flow and opponent tendencies, is crucial for success. This careful orchestration allows teams to navigate one of the game's biggest challenges, ensuring their most impactful players remain on the court to contribute to victory.